Hey, I'm Alex Stark.
And I am Trevor L. Nelson. And guess what? We're here for Cinema Summit.
Yep. Today we're talking with our good friend Jonathan Levine about the restraints you have to put on yourself while writing a low-budget feature.
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
If you're into that kind of thing.
What you can and cannot do.
Shouldn't
what
do.
What you maybe do and do anyway.
Just watch.
So another thing to keep in mind too when you're sort of preparing for the movie and again reconciling what you have written with what you can actually do, you sort of need to look for what the location and the space allows you. Like I think at one point the daughter had ended with the girls are trying to escape and they climb out onto the roof because I was like, well, we need to get out of the house. And we need to, have the finale take place in a different space. And so it's like, well, they're going to try to go to the roof to get this to signal to the cops. And then there'll be a sequence where, oh no, one of them is going to fall off the roof, and then they're going to be hanging off the roof, and it's going to be this really cool shot that we can give the movie again scope and scale. But I mean, again, like to practically do that, is pretty silly and dangerous, and would probably take like a week to shoot effectively. That's the other thing. It's like, you got to get to do these elaborate action sequences. And the daughter does have a lot of action in it, which I was really surprised about. I didn't realize until we were shooting. I was like, man, we have our stunt coordinator is working really hard. Those things take time because if you half-ass something, an action sequence, then you just hurt yourself because it's like no one gives you points for just kind of trying. So you want to do something that you can deliver on. So instead of doing it on the roof, we ended up. The house we were shooting had unfinished basement. It was kind of built on a hill, and you go underneath it, and it's like full of you can see there's dirt and there's old pieces of wood, and it's just like a garage underneath the house. Very cool, very creepy. So we ended up, instead of going to the roof, we went under the house, and it accomplished the goal of again making sure that the locations in the movie were always changing, so you didn't always feel like you were stuck in a house. And that it kind of made the ending feel more. It just upped the ante of the thrills that we were hoping to get from the movie. So the girls hide underneath the house. Underneath the house, guy comes down. They're looking for them. I mean, again, it's like if you've done your job correctly at that point, people will be with you and not necessarily. They'll just be excited to see what's going to happen next and not thinking about, well, why isn't this on the roof? Or, boy, this would be a lot better if it was on the roof or, in a fire or something. Another thing I guess I can talk about, too, another interesting cheat that I think we did very effectively in The Daughter was, again, most of it takes place in this house. About, I guess, 80% of the movie takes place in this house. And to try to make it not seem like they were always in the same room, always in the same space, tried to write in moments where the lighting changed or they moved to different locations within the house. So, and made it so that every time as the movie progressed, sort of the look of the movie kind of changed so that when you were looking at everything, you constantly felt like you were moving to different locations even though you were really only in one space. So the movie starts out, it's very brightly lit, it's very open, everything's great, the kids are hanging out, the hostage guys show up, we run upstairs for a little bit, and then our main character runs out of the house, and she gets captured and brought back into the house, and then the police show up, and so the hostage takers kill the lights, so then we have a whole section where the lights are off, and then, the cops outside hit the floodlights and fill the house with these lights. So again, it's another look. So again, we were just sort of trying to build in different looks. So even though we were in one place, the movie was constantly changing what you were seeing.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. You made it all the way to the end. That's great.
I didn't.
Trevor.
If you liked what you saw, make sure you subscribe, comment, follow below, as well as visit our website, cinemasummit.com.
He thinks he's people.